Hello, welcome to another Clojure Diary video. So today we are going to see something called Monte Carlo simulations. Okay, so what they are like, let's say like you want to toss coins, right? Okay, so and you just want to see, okay, you're just tossing three coins at a time, right? So what is the possibility of getting, or what is the probability of getting three hits? Okay, so that's the thing, right? So how to do that? Okay, so one thing is, yeah, you can keep writing all combinations and see, right? Okay, so okay, for three coins you could do, right? So but what if there are 25 coins? Okay, so but yeah, still, but yeah, what if there is, if the situation is really complex, how to do it, right? So what you do is like you just write them as computer algorithms and you just tell the computer algorithms to generate samples. Okay, so unfortunately there is no good visualization in Wikipedia. So rather than you yourself tossing, right? Okay, so you tell computer algorithms to toss for you, right? And then they just give you data, right? It gets stored in computer RAM, and then you can easily manipulate the data or probe into the data and look for and see what you're looking for, right? So that's the thing. So oh yeah, like yeah, I've got a closure program, and I'm just three coin toss has been simulated in this, and then okay, these are all the methods to do that. Okay, so and here we get the data, and here we do some data analysis. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So yeah, you can do a lot of simulations and all those stuff. That's what computer is there for. I don't think it's just there for sending Twitter or what to say WhatsApp, and that's the thing. It's there to get you to the moon, to Mars, or maybe to give a robotic assistant for you. That's what it's there for, and it's not even there for somebody to make huge profits than the money you're making. Okay, so please remember that. Okay, so yeah, so Ripple is running over here, so we'll just do this very famous math problem to prove computer works, right? So I'm just adding one and okay, closure works, right? So this thing tosses a coin thrice. Okay, so that's what it does, and let me just run it. Okay, so toss price. Okay, so and then option enter. Okay, now it's all tails. Okay, so now okay, it's once again tails, tails. Okay, right. Okay, tails, head. Okay, right. Head, tails, head. Okay, fine. Right. So it just tosses a coin thrice. Okay, that is it. Just tosses three coins at once. You can remember something like that. Okay, so what it does. Okay, so it does something like this. Okay, like repeatedly. Okay, let me just take it and execute it. Right. This is what I just like in Clojure. You can just take some paths and just execute it, and you will know, right? So I'll just press option enter, right? So this is what it does. Okay, so you can see what if I put repeat. Okay, so not repeatedly. Okay, repeat. This is a very famous method in Clojure. I just repeat stuff, right? Okay, so if I do that, oops, if I do that, right? Okay, I don't know what's happening, right? Okay, so. Hmm. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, so let me just do like this. I think something wrong has happened. Okay, repeat is a very lazy thing. Okay, so I'll just do like, okay, take three and then repeat and then the stuff. So hopefully this should work. Okay, this is also not working. Okay, so no need to give a function over here, right? So that's the thing. Okay, so I'll just try this. Okay, now I'm just getting heads. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Okay, so okay. All three heads can come at a time, right? Okay, so now I'll just do once again, right? Now tails. Now let me do tails. Okay. Everything is just coming the same thing. Okay, so why so? Okay, so what happens is this rand, okay, so rand heads or tails, okay, that is like rand and heads or tails returns either heads or tails. Okay, so it returns heads or it returns tail, something like that. Okay, so this repeat takes us heads. Okay, and it just repeats for infinite sequence. Think that okay, it repeats for infinite sequence. That's no, okay. In reality, that doesn't happen. Like there is no infinite. Okay, so that's the thing. But yeah, like it's a lazy thing. It really doesn't repeat. But over here, take three tells it to repeat it thrice. And so okay, if it gives heads, it gives heads. Okay, and if it gives tails, this rand nth gives tails. It gives tails. Okay, so that's how things work. Okay, so this rand nth is a very useful function. Like when it comes to Monte Carlo simulations, like you can give all possibilities and it'll just pick one out of it. That is from a sequence. Vector is a sequence in Clojure, right? So that's how it is. And this is how it works. Okay. But we need to toss every time, right? Like three coins means every time it needs to toss. So for that, we use a thing called repeatedly. Okay. So that's the thing. So we can use this one. Okay. For that, you need to pass it as a function over here, right? Okay. So that's the thing. And then over here, you can just put like, okay, yeah, let me just put it. Okay. Like, okay, and then it's better to put something like take three over here. It could be take anything, but I just want to do it for uh, three coins. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't want to overcomplicate stuff. This is a channel to learn Clojure, not to prove that I am intelligent or something like that. Okay, so that's the thing. But yeah, repeatedly offers another stuff like it. You can even put a number over here, right? If I want a 5 coin toss, so that's the thing. So that's why I just say the easiest stuff. Okay, look, I'm not here to prove my intelligence. I'm here to teach Clojure to myself so that, like, in future, if I watch this video, I'll be able to understand. So if it's good enough for you, yeah, watch it. Right. So that's the thing, right? So what this repeatedly does is okay, like it runs this rand and each and every time. Okay, for 5 times. Okay, so that's what it does. Okay. Oh god. Okay, fine, right. So that's what it does. And so you get uh, a different result every time. So you get heads, tails, heads. So something like that. Okay. So I just want to do it for 3 times. So I'm just putting three over here. Right. So that's how it works. Okay. So right. Okay. So okay. Right. Okay. So now what I just want to do is like I want to take some samples. Okay. So let's say like I want like 10 times 3 tosses. Okay, so I load this function, right? So samples, I want 10 times 3 tosses. Okay, so something like that. And that's it. I've got like 10 times 3 tosses. Or to make it more understandable, let me just put like 5 times, right? 5 times. So one, two, oh, okay. Oh, God, I just messed it up. Okay, so let me just put 3 so that the explanation becomes easy, right? Okay, so it's just one over here, right? Two over here, and then three over here, right? So that's how it is. So I can take how much ever samples I want. Okay, so that's the thing. Theoretically, I should be taking infinite samples, but there is nothing infinite. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And yeah, I'll explain this thing later. Okay, so nil to zero. But what it does is, okay, like let me load it. Okay, so I'll explain why I need it. Okay, so nil to zero, I'll just put something like I'll just put like okay over here like heads over here, and it gives me heads. Oh, sorry. If I just give a number should be passed to it, and it just gives out the number. But if I put what to say like 7, gives out 7, and if I put nil over here, it converts to 0. That's what it does. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So okay, so there is a thing called side count over here. What it does is okay. I'll tell you. Okay, like what it does. Okay, like okay, like okay. Say you have what to say. Like yeah, I'll load this. Okay, so I'll just load this. And okay, what I'll just do is like I'll just put like side count. Okay, head, and then H, and I'll get 3. And over here, if I just put t, I just get 0. Okay, that's what happens. So what really happens inside is, okay, like you have this frequency of collection, frequencies collection. So you just have frequencies and then head, 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 right? Okay, so this one gives this one, right? So that's the thing, right? And maybe like, okay, yeah, fine, that's the thing, right? And now I just have this, what to say, get side of it. Okay, so I'll just put get, and then there's frequencies and whatever side I want to know the head. So I'll just get 3. But if I just put tails over here, right? Okay, I'll just get nil, right? So that's the thing, right? So what does nil to 0 does is, okay, like if I just want to know, okay, let me just pass this to nil to 0, right? Okay, and over here nil to 0, right? So that's the thing. And look, since there is this tail counts as nil, it makes it 0. And if I put this as heads, it it just it just gives out that number. Okay, so I'm not getting any nil values that might cause errors in my program. So that's what this nil to 0 does. Okay, so head counts is nothing but like, okay, like okay, like let me just load it. Okay, like you just count the number of heads. Okay, so heads count. Okay, so that's what it does. HEADS. Okay, so it just counts the number of heads. Okay, so and then this tails counts the number of tails. Okay, so tails counts the number of tails. Okay, so one tails, and that's the thing. And if there is no heads or no tails, it will give 0. Okay, so that's the thing. And of course, yeah, like okay, like yeah, maybe I okay without even loading, I don't know how it got executed. Maybe this ripple is from the last session where I loaded all these stuff. Okay, so yeah. Fine. Okay, now let me take like 100 samples. Okay, so and load it into a stuff called data. We can see the data, but it's going to be messy, right? So, oops. Yeah, fine, fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, thankfully it's not so messy, but yeah, it's not good to look. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing. So now let's come to this data science part of it. Okay, this is creating a mock data so that like we can understand and all the stuff. This is what to say. Like okay, these are all functions to create mock data, and this is data, right? Uh, Actually, I think only these two are functions to create mock data. Right? Okay, like these are functions to count the data, right? What is data science? It's just counting stuff, nothing else. In reality, it is just counting stuff. Entire math is just counting stuff. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So you just got the data over here. So now I just want to do what to say, like uh, the number of throws where a tails count is greater than 2. Okay, so maybe over here, look, the tails count is greater than 2. Okay, so that is like all our tails, I think. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so okay, then these both are same, right? Okay, so tails count greater than 2 and tails count equal to 3 are both same, right? So right, okay. So I'll just put like okay equal to 2, right? So I'll just put equal to 2 and what to say, put heads count equal to 2 and that's the thing, right? Okay, so I'll just execute this one. Okay, so there are 39 instances out of 100. Okay, that is like 39% where we have two tails in that toss. Okay, so I don't know where to. Okay, yeah, maybe this one, right? So something like this one, right? So that's the thing, right? So even head tails will also get included in this. Okay, so there's so many TTH over here. So there is no HHT. I don't know. Yeah, HHT is uh yeah. So what about HTT, right? So I can't spot any, but maybe if you can spot any, yeah, yeah. I can't spot any HTT over here. Maybe yeah, HTT is over here, right? So that's the thing. So the thing in Monte Carlo simulation is you need to take a lot of samples, maybe even 10,000 or something like that. But okay, like this is just an explanatory video, so I'm just okay with 100, right? So that's the thing, right? So yeah, now let's see how much the head count is equal to 2. So you toss a coin thrice. What is the probability of head count being 2? Okay, so okay, exactly 39. Wow. Okay, so maybe this is a truly random stuff. Okay, so that's the thing, right? Okay, and tails count is equal to 3. That's only 9. And what is about head count is equal to 3? That's 13. Okay, slight variation, but okay, right? Okay, like, but yeah, 4 is yeah, is varying. Okay, so what about like tails count is equal to 0, right? So that is 13. And what about heads count is equal to 0? That's 9. Okay, so I think this is slightly more head biased. Okay, so rather than tail biased. Okay, so that's the thing. And okay, so what about like total tails count? Okay, so we'll just put like, okay, I think like some, okay, like map, like what to say, like, mm, wait, tails count, and then yeah, okay, so we'll just is sum is not there, unresolved symbol sum. Okay, right. What to put in, right? Yeah, so okay, reduce or apply plus, and then okay, yeah, fine, right? And then we need to close this off, right? So maybe this should work. 144, right? And what about like heads count? This is the total stuff. Okay, so of course it is like 300 minus 144, but yeah, like let me just yeah, do it like this one. 156. So 144 plus 156 is 300. So it's slightly head biased. Okay, so like, but yeah, the total adds to 300, right? So maybe if you just do like 10,000 or something like that, or maybe like even 500, maybe both will be almost equal, right? So that's the thing. So what I just want to say is like, this is how easy it is to explore data in Clojure. And Clojure grew along with data science. Okay, so unfortunately now it's not a major data science language, but once when I was listening to some Rich Hickey speaking in some kind of interview or some kind of meeting organized by New Bank, he said like, okay, he want Clojure to shine in data science. Look, but this language is very good for data science. Let me tell you, like, I'm not a person like who chooses tech blindly, and I was just blown away by Clojure. Look, I was using Python to do some data science work. Then I switched to Julia because Julia had obvious benefits, and I use only Python for neural networks. Okay, so that's the thing. But then when I just uh, saw Clojure, I was just blown away. Like, and the only thing now is speed. Like somehow, if we can make it run optimally on what to say all this GPUs, we have got something over here, and we can ease the life of a lot of data scientists around the world. And Clojure is very excellent language almost for any stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, I'll be hosting this file and what to say, like putting everything online, and yeah, have a nice time playing with it. So all I just want to say is like Clojure is excellent for data science. Right now, I think it runs well on what to say ARM and x86, but somehow we need to do this stuff like where it runs well on GPUs and make it more popular. Maybe I think you people need to go to this Cycloge. Like I couldn't contribute it because of work pressure. Okay, so there is a person called Daniel. Okay, like who runs this project. Okay, so like that's the thing, and he's a really great guy. And I also started writing a book called Statistics in Closure, but I didn't what to say, like I think this book is CATS, Stats with Closure. Yeah, I just started writing, but yeah, due to work pressure, I couldn't continue, and that's the thing, right? So yeah, like I would like to continue this book in one form or another, but all my works are free, like that is like gratis, right? So Okay, so all my work are just gratis. So that's the thing. So you can take my work and use it almost anywhere, and even without attribution, I don't mind. Okay, so like that's the thing. Yeah, that's how it is. I just like Libri stuff, and I just contribute to Libri stuff. And anyway, happy coding. Until we meet in next video. Bye.